Welcome back, JAGs. Today we have a quick edition of JAG TV starting with an update on the district's efforts to keep the campuses safe. This is JAG TV. Since May 31st, 2023, the Texas Education Agency has required schools to keep all exterior and classroom doors locked. Jordan and Juliet talked to Principal Mr. Carmelander about how the campus is following through.
Every week, door checks happen all across the 75 campuses of NEISD. But this requires that all doors remain locked during school hours and that visitors to the campus must check in at the Welcome Center.
Before the break, NEISD started a campaign across the district that encourages everyone to make sure doors are closed and locked. Closed doors help prevent anyone from entering places they shouldn't. Students are encouraged to alert a trusted adult when doors are left open. According to admin, this security measure ensures the safety of students. To leave doors unlocked or propped open takes away everyone's safety.
The district initiative of click, make sure you hear that click, double check the door. I know that's probably the hardest thing for all of us to do. We walk through a door and we just assume it will close behind us. It's kind of like when you leave your house. Make sure it's closed and locked behind you. But if you ever find a door that is not closing, is unlocked, notify an adult, teacher, faculty member, administrator immediately so we can take care of it.
Our campus's doors automatically locked when closed. Make sure to not let people in you don't know. Faculty, staff, and substitute personnel are in scheduled rotation to let students in.
For more details, visit the One Door Can Make a Difference on the About page of the NEISD website. There's also a tip line for those who like to file a report. And for on-campus assistance, contact 210-356-0400. For JAG TV, this is Jordan Peters.
Since the first day back, there's a new disciplinary policy in place across NEISD for students suspected of possession of any prohibited items. Thomas and Mickey have the details.
Across NEISD, there is a new policy that says anyone that flees to evade a search could be sent to alternative high school.
And while this may seem like an obvious consequence prior to being made an official policy, there was some legal pushback. The policy was approved in late December and enforcement began on January 6th.
It's a safety issue because, when students take off running, we have no idea what exactly they have, and we don't know what they're going to do. And then when they come back, we don't know what they did. Did they drop something off or did they pick something up? So it's really a big safety issue.
The update for the new policy is on NEISD's website, and this applies to both middle school and high school campuses. For JAG TV, this is Thomas Nova.
If you have further questions, If you have further questions about this new policy, you can ask an AP for more information.
I am the best mother pheasant plucker to have ever plucked a mother pheasant.
Johnson theater and choir students are getting ready to bring the classic tale of Cinderella to the stage.
So Cinderella it's a classic tale, but this isn't the Disney version. So there's some differences, and I think it's going to be really beautiful when we put it on the stage.
And the differences don't just include songs. This year, certain roles are double cast.
The double cast is two nights, like for example, Danny is Cinderella and Kenny is Cinderella too. So 2 nights Danny would be playing Cinderella, and then 2 nights Danny would be ensemble, and then 2 nights Kenny would be Cinderella, and 2 nights Kenny would be ensemble.
And while these differences make the show unique, the musical stays true to the original storyline.
But it's about Cinderella, who her parents passed away, and so she's living with her stepmother and her stepsisters, and they're just awful to her.
And I make her do all the cooking and the cleaning and all the chores and all the dirty work that I really don't want to do.
And she finds out, the prince is giving a ball.
And while technicians are working on bringing the show together, building a giant castle in the process, actors are rehearsing before their first curtain call.
We start with singing rehearsals, and so we meet up in the choir room, and the choir directors will teach us the music, and we just sing through it like that. And we did that for maybe 5 rehearsals. We don't have that much music, and then we went straight into choreography.
And then after we do blocking, and then I think we add the songs and the choreography to the blocking.
Aside from offering entertainment, the show also has a valuable message to spread.
But I think that the overall message is that kindness means everything. And you're nothing if you're not a kind person, and if you treat people with evil and just bad intentions, you're not going to get anything.
Tickets for Cinderella can be purchased through johnsontheater.com for shows the 22nd through the 25th. For JAG TV, this is Riley Shosh.
Course selection is only a week away. Kellen and Lennon have more about the annual process.
It's still only January, but it's time for students to start selecting their courses for next year. Counselors will be meeting with students during the month to make sure they are ready for the process. On January 23rd, students will have an extended second period time where they can get their course cards and see the classes they can choose from.
Course selection, then it's going to be very familiar. It'll pretty much be the same in Skyward and that process. Basically, this year we just want to be sure students really talk to their teachers and ask what their recommendations might be for next year's classes.
The course selection window officially opens on January 27th. Students interested in college credit opportunities will be able to meet during this year's course fair. And the deadline for all grades to choose their classes is February 14th. From the counseling office, this is Kellen Reyes for JAG TV.
There will be a course fair on January 27th in the cafeteria. All students are invited to attend and learn more about the groups and classes available on campus. Finally, the varsity soccer teams will be participating in the annual tradition that's called Ian's Cup. Max Mata has the story.
Varsity soccer will face off against Reagan on January 28th to commemorate former Johnson student Ian Fink. Ian was a student on campus in 2008 and he passed away from a traumatic brain injury after a skateboarding accident. After that, his parents devoted their time to starting a foundation where they give out helmets in his memory. Ian was a soccer player and his favorite color was purple, and that's also commemorated at this annual event.
Seniors from both teams get the scholarship, and it was because of the foundation made by Ian's parents, and it's just to help them with their tuition and just contribute. Ian's Cup has been around since 2010, I believe.
According to their website, Ian's Foundation has distributed 8,500 helmets throughout San Antonio. Both boys and girls teams won last year, but the cups will be up for grabs on January 28th. From JAG TV, this is Max Mata.
You can find more information online at ianscup.org. That's all for this update. We will see you here next time for a full episode of JAG TV.